best legend I currently have. We're going to talk about gauntlets. I'm going to presume you've already seen most of your, typical run-of-the-mill of guides. So I'm not going to waste my time going over every single move and what you need to do with them and stuff like that. The reason I say I'm not going to waste time is because there's people probably more knowledgeable about, more knowledgeable and all this other good jazz that's done that type of stuff. But I'm just going to run you over like the quick general, or I say quick, but I don't even know how long this video is going to be. But I'm going to run you over what this weapon's about or what I know about it at the bare minimum. All right. So Gauntlet is basically a string heavy weapon. If you ask like certain pro players like Remy, he says that it's pretty much broken. You can do whatever you want to do with them. It's free as hell. I don't agree with that, but I'm not going to really fight him on it. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And this is no shot, no diss. So what is your goal with Gauntlets, right? Your goal with Gauntlets is simple. You need to get in. And you need to be on these people at all times. You need to just be on them maliciously, just trying to do them dirty, okay? Now, I'm not saying run around, just retarded, attack. Neither am I saying that. Also, you don't need to just approach like this. You don't have to, all right? You're going to see probably a lot of people in rank doing this, where they're just the whole game, or they're just doing this the whole game, where they're just like scared to approach and they'll do a move, and then if they miss, they like run away to the other side of the map, okay? You don't have to do that. You just got to be very smart with gauntlets, which is kind of difficult because it's hard to get in when you're playing almost any weapon except like axe. Like any other weapon, you might be able to like bob and weave. Bows a little bit hard, but it's kind of like if they go for D-lights a lot, you can do this. And I will explain the inputs to that to help y'all out. But so we'll get to that in a moment. So you will have to be very cautious. It's almost like you're a boxer, if that helps out. You got to move around them. Now, when I say move around, I'm not just saying sit here and float around, but you want to move around them here. Let me give you a quick example. Put this. Put the bot to hard. Fight this dude real quick. Okay. Well, it's a little different because he's got gauntlets right now. Alright, so you're trying to move around and you're trying to like get out of the safety bubble. Damn, the boss fucking the nigga up real quick, something devious. But hey, I mean shit, he's showing you better than I'm showing you. He got it. He might need to do the guy. But simply put, alright, you got it. You doing too much. You hurt my feelings and everything. You got it, bro. Calm down. Get in. Now let's talk about, combos, dodge reads, and stuff like that. Simple dodge read, this is going to be, what you need to know. You can do something like that, maybe throw your weapon down, all right? You can do the typical. Now, that typically, that's what I would call the demon combo. Anytime you see a nigga doing some unholy shit. But I'm going to actually break this down so it makes sense, right? Let's go with the generic reads, what everybody is most likely taught. That is the generic read, all right? Let me run it back just so everybody can see it and no one's like, what happened? I don't get it. I don't understand. All right, so down there in D-light, I mean, you fall, you got to jump down fast and then jump right back up. Catch them, do a gravity cancel, chase dodge without, once you chase dodge to your right or left, you let go of all the directions, press X, throw them down, and sometimes some people like to go for a ground pound, which you can sometimes hit that. That's only if they jump though. Ground pound, and then you might be able to do a weapon throw right there. That is the generic read for a neutral dodge. Let's talk about the up read. Something similar. It would be something like that caliber. And then you might try to grab them if you can. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure you can. Any day now. Any day now. Yeah, you would have to jump to catch it. And then I'll try to throw my weapon down or something on them. Right dodge. Right there. Those are all. Same thing with the in dodge. Usually turn around. Down dodge. It would be something about like that. Something like that. Give or take. You know what I'm saying? And you could probably try to just try to grab them before they hit the ground, and then try to send them to the abyss. All right, that's pretty much those generic ones. Now, when it does what it does, right? It does its damage. And yes, when you're practicing your dodge reads, you want to either try to kill them or get the most damage you can get without dying. Because you don't want to go too hard in the paint and then you mess up and then they die. I mean, then you die, okay? But so that led into a kill, but that's not always going to be the case because they might not jump. They might know that read because it's one of the basic reads that everyone's taught when you're playing gauntlets. So what I attempt to do is something around that caliber. Boom, grab, boom, boom. Or, you know, hold up, let me see. Basically, it's around this margin, give or take. Well, I would try to throw my weapon diagonal, but the reason I do this, right, is it brings them back on stage. This takes them off stage. Well, I'm messing with my inputs now. It brings them back on stage because if you do the other variation of this, it takes them off stage, and then if they don't jump or you don't get the read, you're left with all this extra, right? So it's almost like you're saying, I got you. Now let me try to come back and, well, I didn't mean to do that, but you could also do that too. Boom, grab, and you're basically trying to put them back in the blender. This is doing as much damage as you can do and trying to keep fucking them up. You don't want to throw them off stage and they have a chance to reset, or they have spear or any weapon that outranges you basically to fuck you up. You feel me? Now, let's talk about other possible dodge reads, which would be, well, it would be that too. This is good if they're on low percent. I mean, not low percent, but like high percent, they're about to die. Let's see, like they're in that kill corner. It might, you know, it's not kill option per se, but it'll get the job done. They're like, oh, say less. And also, the reason I'm doing that jump in here, right, is if they did another dodge read, jump, I'm right here, I grab. Not saying it's super optimal or it's the best play, but it is an option. It is a possibility. Boom, boom. Oh, my bad, messed up the inputs of what I was trying to go for. Boom. Once again, messed it up. You still was able to grab them. This is something unique, and you might be able to find a good use for this. I'm only telling you this because it's something I was playing around with a while back. Like right there, even though I messed up the inputs. Or, you know, you would actually not drop the combo. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Pain, pain. Right there. Maybe they might not dodge on that last part, but they might not. You don't know until you know, actually use the weapon for a little bit. Hold up, I'm messing everything up. It really just depends, because once you wrap them with a nair, that nair is devastating because you could turn them one way or another. This is beneficial. You off stage or something, right? You could, instead of nairing them this way, bringing them right there, you might be able to nair them this way, and then that is going to throw them below you. Then you might be able to throw your weapon and then hit them with something like that to prevent them from coming back either way. That's really just up to you. There's also another way of dodge reading that I have not perfected, but it might be something you're interested in. Something like this. You also don't have to use a dodge for this dodge read. Now, there's a couple of flaws with this method that I've discovered thus so far. So boom, boom, weapon throw. He used his dodge. I might be able to catch him here or something like that. So you would play around like so. Now, there's also a variation of this variation. Reverse. And then you might have to wait before you do the last bit. Now, the reason you would do the reverse is the same reason you would do the reverse prior. Oh damn, force of habits. Boom, boom, boom. And then you're trying to follow up in the most devious way you can possibly think. This is also why training mode is very, very optimal. I put Gauntlet Guide as it because it's a guide, but it's like pretty sure everyone here has seen a guide. And if you haven't, I can go in more detail, but most of the moves are just self-explanatory, and or you probably have seen a couple guides if you somehow made it to the side of my YouTube. And like so. But what I probably would advise, don't wait for the dodge, or hit him, then wait for the dodge. Let's see here. Oh damn, messed that up. And then you just you send him to orange off of one read. Let's see, what's the typical one? That's like the typical one. You might throw a weapon or something like that. So you're doing a lot of damage, but it's not a guarantee that you're gonna hit it. Ooh, caught? Okay. Yeah, well, you could potentially kill it. Now, the problem with this, right, is certain reads are gonna be a little difficult to do, right? Let's see here. It makes it to where it becomes a lot more, not telegraphed, but you have to be a lot more reactive. So side players, ears probably perked up, but dodge down. See, if it's anything with the up direction, that seems to be the main, caveat. Because I'm all the way down here. So if they dodge up, there's nothing I can do here. Nothing I can do here. This one's also good, and if you jump, you can catch them. So it really just depends on what type of player you're playing against. And once you get a feel for their dodge, you can also bait out dodges. All right, he dodges up. Even if you don't get the read, he dodges up. Okay, cool. He might dodge in the next time, but you at least have an idea of what the potential pattern may be. Now, let's talk about true combos. And just only off chance, true combos are combos you don't have dodge windows out of. True combos, let's see here. First, we got this one. Okay. We got this bad boy right here. Let's see. We have that one. We have this. This is a true combo. Yeah, I think that's about it, except, the 3-piece, but we'll talk about that momentarily. Now, true combos are beautiful because you can get reads off of them. Something like so. You feel me? Oh, damn. I'm trying to reverse it. Hold up. Damn. If you can reverse it and then start... Hold up, if I can ever hit this. Now, don't get me wrong, it's easy to do this on a body. But the main premise of the training is to help you find stuff you didn't know of. Or the whole point of the video is to help you find something you didn't know of. Come on, man, hit it down. I don't know how to follow up after that, but I do know this variation. But the reverse is always a possibility. True combo. And the 3-piece will be what we use to finish her off. Now, ground pound. It's a pretty unique move, but it has splash damage. I'm trying to hit him without hitting him. Basically, look at this. Oh, damn. Right there. So it has a little bit of splash damage, and you can also angle it. You can hold it, but if you hold it, it's just gonna be this tiny hitbox. But if you let go early, it'll be that hitbox. So use that knowledge as well. You can also do a dash, a jump, reverse. You can almost like target it where you want to go, depending if you know which way they're trying to recover. And then do what you got to do from there. Approaching with the gauntlets is difficult. Sometimes you can go for a weapon throw, try to do something, but that's only if you're struggling to get in. But if you're just sitting here jumping the whole time and they don't want to approach you, don't be surprised. Let's talk about the three-piece. The gravity cancel version is a lot simpler. All right. So all it really is. Oh, come on, man. Come on, baby. It's basically that, man. If I can actually hit it for once in my life. All right, I'll just do the grounded version. Hold up. Haven't practiced the ground. I've not gotten the grounded version consistent yet, but I digress. We'll eventually get it together. I know people like, oh, I should do it, you're trash. Come on. Hold on, let's see. And then that. Now you also could do a slight variation of this, where it's the same inputs here. Hold up. And then you can recover depending on where or how high you hit it. You can also recover, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they took that out or if that's still in. But you also do that too. This is known as the kill option, but it doesn't always kill, but it's a lot better than some of the alternatives. I shit you not. Like, it didn't really do what I needed to do, but versus me, I might kill with that again, but not, that's guaranteed true. They're not coming back. All right, god damn it, they're not doing it. Now how you would hit this? Oh, well, he's on 100%. I don't think I'm going to hit that anytime soon. Alright, so you can't get all that to be true. It's just this map is kind of small and the way I'm carrying him. But the inputs go about like this, which isn't a hard move in the slightest, alright? Okay, so your gravity cancel, which once you do this, you're going to be very vulnerable because they for some reason, made the move even harder. But, I mean, not even harder, but made it have more recovery frames. So, I digress. Down, you do this move. You chase, dodge, you grab them by their ankles, throw them down, you jump. And then you down her as you're jumping, and then boom, you have the combo. I'm not saying it's this easy, but don't worry, we will talk about the practice. Now, if you're trying to get the grounded version, I am not an expert. I still struggle with it. I mean, literally almost everyone, even pros, struggle with it. So I don't think I'm going to get too much flack for it. But that's how you do it. All right, goodbye. Everybody, good luck. Oh, that was beautiful. Hit it first try and everything. Well, not first try, but... Oh, man. I'm sitting here hyping, you know, downplaying it like, yeah, it's going to be hard. Now, I promise I won't ever hit it again, but nah, let me not go away on that bullshit. So, let's run through the moves. It's not hard. It's not simple. But let's take a hit. All right. So, down there like always. Now... you simply chase dodge, jump, and then also neutral X, and down air. It's really not that simple. Let's really break this down for real. When you do the down air, I mean, not the down, the D-light, everybody know what move I'm talking about, but when you do this move, right, you got to do these complex, you got to chase dodge, jump, and X all at the same time. Not at the same time, though. You got to do all of this. And then, waha, you get this, like, weird floaty animation. You grab them, and now you have this true combo, right? Hard as hell. It makes no sense, right? No one ever explains this shit to you, right? But I'm here today to explain it, right? This is how you would practice it. Chase dodge first. D-light, chase dodge. D-light, chase dodge. D-light, chase dodge. Just keep doing that till you get the rhythm for it, right? D-light, chase dodge, jump. It's almost like you're doing the same moves almost at the same time. You know you've done it right when you have this type of chase dodge, right? Like right there. It's a little bit different. It's hard to describe, but it's a lot. You're less on the ground, if that makes any sense. All right, and you know you done it right when you try to perform the move and you do it like that. Well, if you do like this, you're not doing the jump. And the problem might be is when you hit this move, you dodge forward, right? You dodge forward and jump almost practically, if not, yeah, basically you click them almost at the same time. And then when you're done doing that, you gotta let go. You got to let go of the direction and just press X in this motion. I'm explaining it the best I can. Okay, so it's this dodge and A at the same time, and then after you dodge and A, right? After you press those inputs together, you press X. Now the struggle you may have with this, right, is when you're trying to do the chase dodge and then press A and X, like you're trying to press both of those buttons at the same time. That's not what you want to do. You want to press A and dodge at the same time, like so. And even if you miss, see right there, I didn't press A in time. Still didn't press A. I pressed X first. Still didn't do it in time. Now, true combo, but not what I'm trying to do. Now I pressed it on time. Now I'm trying to overshoot. There we go. I overshoot it. Now let me show you what happened here. My timing was off by a little bit. Okay, D-Light. I did everything right. I did the chase dodge. I did it all except right here. My timing was off ever so slightly. So during that window of stun time, I didn't catch him. Boom. Right there, issue. Right there, problem. Okay? Now, all you would really have to do is, as I was saying, get used to doing this. D-Light A, chase dodge and A, or whatever your jump button is, but I mean, if you change your buttons, you gotta know that much. Then once you get the hang of that and get the feel for it, get used to pressing X afterwards. And sometimes you're still gonna do this, but it's literally A, chase dodge, boom. And once you get that hang of that, it's almost like it becomes simple, because then you get the feel of what you're trying to do. Okay? That should pretty much be everything. So, once again, as we always do, catch y'all boys later, and thank you for watching. And if you do like it, please like the video. If you do want to see me make regular brawlhalla content or something, like just me talking about the game or just me playing with different legends, trying to go dummy, even though I don't play these legends, I will. I have no problem with it. And thank y'all later. Wait, you still here? Well, shit. Wait, hold up. Bonus section. Did you hear a Rayman? Yeah. All right. Let's see here. If you're off stage, right, you got to figure out how to get back on stage. You have a couple of options, right? I even told my homie about this. His gauntlets are gauntlets. Okay. You got some options, right? You can possibly do this. It's harder than hierarchy, but sometimes people are stupid when they edge guard. All right, you can do that. You can do this. I'm not saying you're gonna get all this extra stuff because it's dodge windows, but you can always try to continue. You always want to go for it. You always want to try to go for the move anyways. You know what I'm saying? Just like, fuck it. Let me see if I can hit this hole real quick. You know, some type shit. Or on some type beat. Try to come back. You also got that as a protection shield. Because the beauty of it, right, is even if you whiff it, you're back on the ground, you can do a neutral edge. Okay? You can also, which I had to develop this tech for Rayman, which isn't like big body or anything, but it is used weapon throw. And what I mean by weapon throw is a ricochet weapon throw, right? Because what's going to happen is, what they're going to do, right, is they're going to try to ground pound you. So what that weapon throw is, it's going to hit them in stun. You have two options. You can uppercut them, or you can do many things, but you can uppercut them or try to grab your weapon, and while they're in stun, you get back on stage and then try to catch a dodge read or hit them and then reverse the edge guard, okay? You can also try, if they're really close off stage, you can try to grab them, okay? And you can always just go for the good old weapon throw while they're right there, and then try to catch them or something like that. Doubt that would do anything, but hey, the world's your oyster. Try as you may. Let's also talk about the true weapon throw combo. Okay. You see Max? You might know where I'm going with this. Max. Boom. Dead. GG's. He's out. Boom. He's gone. It's over with. He tried. He tried it. It's GG's, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Alright. I don't know what to tell you, babe. Now that part is always frustrating right here. You gotta like catch that initial dodge right. Just right. Now you also can reverse it like I was saying throughout the whole guide originally. Hold up. Which the reverse part is a little more difficult. But come on, brain, you can do it, I believe. Oh, God, no. That allows you to, you know, get some damage in. There's also another true combo you can do, which is that. I think you need a certain dex for it, though. I'm not sure if it's like 6 or 5. So if you're playing a lower dex Gauntlet Legend and it's not working, the dex might not be high enough, but most of the time you can get this combo true. I don't know why you would do it, but you never know what situations you may or may not be in. Ground pound can also catch grounded. You can also catch with one of these. You know, something like this. Well, now how you do the weapon throw, though, is diagonal weapon throw, and then perform the inputs as instructed. Simply put, slow to slow motion. Weapon throw, boom. Slide. Grab, you gotta jump, pick up weapons, which isn't hard, but it just takes a good little bit of time to do. So don't be too angry if you can't get it. Because I remember when I first saw it, it took me a little bit of time to get it. Once you get it, then you're able to play around with this devious tool and activity. Weapon throws are very useful. There's a couple variations of them. There's the diagonal one, there's the dash jump one, there's the dash throw one, and also the diagonal one, and then loop back around. There's the fake out and then dodge, you know, attack. You might be able to bluff out a dodge. There's the one that's a little harder, but if you could do it, the fake throw, where it's like, you know, well, I don't know how to do it on purpose. I've rarely done it, but it's almost like you're throwing it, but it doesn't have any momentum. And even though it doesn't, like right there, not gonna do shit. It's not gonna hurt them or anything like that. Versus like one of these harder throws, you can even throw your weapon up and then try to do something like this. Now people say, "Oh, he's clipping." He's clipping, but I'm not trying to clip. I'm just trying to kill you. So keep that in mind, because Gauntlet does not have range, and going for a gravity D-light all the time will not be beneficial. Sometimes going for this real quick just to break neutral is very effective, all right? It gets the job done. And don't be scared to use your chase dodges and totem with all the stuff you can do, because then it starts making you a demon. You start making you a demon, and then you blitzing around your opponent. But also, you can kind of just play around with the chase dodges. And I don't advise always going behind them. You can kind of bluff them out. Like, if you went behind them a couple times, pull up on them, and then do some shit like that. But that's really all I have for you. So I hope y'all do like, I hope y'all do appreciate this guide. And if you do, talk to your boy. If y'all want to see Brawlhalla content regularly, please let a nigga know something. We can get that going, and tell me what you do want to see. All right. And I'm an X-Man, by the way. Catch y'all later. Ooga booga.